Wembley for the Division 2 playoff final between Brentford and Crewe. They were competing for a place in the First Division next season. It was an exciting game too, and your Sky Sports commentary team, Rob Hawthorne and Alan Brazil.
Brentford's leading scorer, Carlos Saba, missed the second leg victory over Bristol City through suspension after being sent off in the first meeting of the sides. But his return today was inevitable, and Kevin Dennis is dislodged from the 14. The one other question mark surrounded Barry Ashby, who's been out since he tore a calf muscle in the league meeting with Crewe. He's on the bench as David Webb sticks to the back four that got Brentford this far.
Yeah, 4-4-2 for Brentford this afternoon. Hutchins and Bates. I was very, very impressed with two centre-backs against Bristol City. Up front, Taylor, bustling striker. He's the target man. McGee trying to get a little bits and nibbles from Taylor, but watch for a Saba, exciting player, great use of Brentford. He's back today for this Wembley final. Watch for him bursting forward to join McGee and Taylor in the Brentford attack.
Crewe's main injury worries after coming through the semi-final with Luton were defender Lee Unsworth, who suffered a badly bruised shoulder in a heavy fall just before half-time, and Danny Murphy, whose troublesome groin problem made him touch and go for today's match. Unsworth provided early evidence of his availability, but Murphy went through his final paces on the Wembley pitch and was only declared a starter 1 hour before kick-off.
4-3-3 for Crewe Alexandra. This team love to pass the ball, and Wembley must surely suit them this afternoon. I think Crewe are all about this guy here, Murphy and Adebola through the middle. If Murphy's groin doesn't play him up too much, watch for him being involved. Love to get the ball off the back four, plays little intricate passing to the front players. Whereas Adebola up front, powerful, strong, very direct. I think Murphy and Adebola can certainly cause Brentford problems.
London team has ever won a playoff final at Wembley, and Brentford have their opportunity to steal a march on Crystal Palace, who are here in 24 hours' time. The game is underway, and this is Jamie Bates. Saba getting an early touch, and Westwood affecting the clearance, claims no regrets about his decision to leave Manchester United, even though he was offered a contract there. First team opportunities were his priority. Staven, this is Anderson. Paul Smith, who scored the first goal in the first leg of the semi-final against Bristol City. Taylor's touch, it's Smith again looking to get through, and Sean Smith clears for Crewe.
Yeah, Paul Smith trying to get forward every opportunity, just like down at Ashton Gate where he opened the scoring. Loves to get forward, loves to get strikes on goal. Once again, the open few minutes pushing forward.
3 goals this season, Paul Smith, but the one that he managed at Ashton Gate was his first one since the turn of the year.
That game at Ashton Gate, Rob, I thought Brentford were, they came and people said they were out of form, but they were sharper to the ball than Bristol City. They were really up for the game. Another performance, they need it today at Wembley.
Here's McGee. This is Saba. Smith. Brian Staven. Much talk in the build-up to this game about the contrast in styles. Brentford getting a lot of the early ball. McGee flying in for the header, but Westwood is there.
Yeah, it's a good start for Brentford. McGee trying to get across the defender there. McGee and Taylor up front. I think the partnership works well.
And in the opening 2 minutes, the Crewe defence already under pressure. Throws then towards Taylor, but the first corner of the match has been conceded. The big guns going forward here include Hutchins, include the captain Bates. Saba, who took it.
Looking forward to seeing this guy today, Saba. Heard so much about him. Loves to get the ball running at people, whips the near post corner in, and that's a let off for Crewe. Crewe really from the start have been under pressure. Beautiful little deft flick and no one at the far post.
Rob Taylor got a flicked header for the second goal of that first leg semi-final against Bristol City at Ashton Gate when he knocked in Gus Hurdle's cross from the right. And he just got a touch on there to Asaba's cross. Crewe then yet to make an impression in an attacking sense, and so far it's Brentford revelling in the atmosphere, but very early days. Oh, given away by Unsworth. Asaba! And not very far away, and this really could be where Crewe are vulnerable if they're pressured.
Well, Asaba there going for the goal when Marcus Bent at the far post was having a tap in. Big mistake from the Crewe defence. Asaba decides to chip the keeper, but look at Bent. A little bit lower, Bent had the easiest chance of the match so far. Asaba spotting the keeper off his line, goes for the lovely chip. Oh. And Crewe again breathe a sigh of relief. Look at Bent, a little bit lower, surely he must score.
Well, the two goals that Crewe gave away to Luton in the second leg of their semi-final were brought about by losing possession in or around the edge of their own penalty area. And that giveaway doesn't exactly enhance confidence. And Taylor could be through here. And quickly across is Macaulay.
Goodness me, you've got a Crewe supporter here, you must be saying, hey, wake up guys, what's happening here? It's all Brentford. Taylor, he can be such a handful, big, powerful, bustling striker, just can't make contact.
Here's Lee Unsworth. Colin Little. Danny Murphy skipped away from the Saba beautifully. Adebola was pulled away to the far edge of the penalty area. And he's looking for Adebola with a cross! And Crewe's best moment of the game so far.
The Crewe are going to win this. It's all going to stem from Murphy and Adebola. And that was Murphy showing his class. This fella's got a quick, great brain. Just shapes up, looks to play it wide, and then suddenly just feels for Adebola at the far post. And that's a good effort. Beautifully played to cross the far post. Adebola gets behind Hutchins and just can't keep it down.
Murphy wins it from Asaba. Bates. This is Smith. Statham. Short for Asaba, but he's still got there ahead of Colin Little. And chance here! It's Rob Taylor with space. Well, he had so much room then.
Suddenly on the left-hand side, Crewe were really exposed. And I don't really know what Taylor was trying there. Trying to put it to the far post when surely he had time on the ball to take a touch and have a strike on goal.
Well, that looked like a glorious Rob Taylor looking the gift horse in the mouth. Here's Asaba. Charnock. Hutchings. This is McGee. Now Taylor. Carl Asaba. McGee, Taylor, Bent, all waiting. Anderson. Too short for Taylor this time, and Macaulay's in the way. Rivers. Macaulay again. Wally to Little. They're messing around for Nigel Anderson, but what an opportunity this one.
Too much time. But suddenly, the run there takes the defender's win. Taylor just needs a touch. He decides to go to the far post for McGee. That was a let off the Crewe, no doubt about it.
It was a bench move that took Sean Smith away from the action and really opened it up for Taylor. Here's done to it with the throw-in. Bates. Taylor. Macaulay. Rivers. The first crop of trainees to emerge through the ranks. Mark Rivers. Charnock, who's a player brought in from Anfield. It's not always the Crewe way to develop them through their own ranks. They tend to pluck from the obscurity of the reserves of some of the bigger teams as well. Colin Little. Rather nice football, Rob, with either keeper really hasn't been tested so far. Rivers. Murphy. Yeah, he's unlucky there. Wally made a great run behind him. He was obviously talking to Murphy. Murphy again, very quick just to try and slot Wally in. This time going a little astray. Gareth Wally is a player who has been at a high level already this season. Had a little spell on trial at Anfield. And that's part of this Valentine's Day alliance, as it's called, between Crewe and Liverpool, where some of the players from Gresty Road are sent up to train with Roy Evans' team. I have to say, I think it's a great idea. Work to reverse as well with Crewe picking up Phil Charnock. He really has developed. This is Adebola.
The big fella's at it. He's made space for himself there. Good play, good strength, good awareness. But the finish on the left foot, not good enough. Hutchins this time comes off second best. Just finds it in the feet of Adebola. But look at this for strength and power. Gets a yard, but the finish. Wow.
Born in Nigeria, Dele Adebola, but he grew up in Liverpool, and he emerged through the trainee ranks at Gresty Road. Has been very unlucky actually with injuries this season, but we saw him score on Sky on his return against Preston after that knee problem.
He certainly looked sharp today, Rob. Just a little bit more quality in the finish there. Done everything else very, very well indeed. But he does scare defenders with his power, his presence, and he has got pace.
This is Little. Murphy just timing his run.
Great jump for Palace.
The Wolves were tamed.
Crystal Palace are at Wembley.
And Sheffield United battled hard to join them.
Howard Bentley's going to Wembley.
Now it's winner takes all, with a place in the Premiership at stake. The Division 1 playoff final live from Wembley Stadium tomorrow at 2 on Sky Sports 3.
You said left.
Well, I meant right.
Well, why don't you say right then?
Just take the right.
So where's the restaurant?
I'm trying to get us there.
So you've got that thing the right way up?
Yes, I have. There's a shortcut.
Brilliant.
Really, I'm sorry about this.
This is the last time I'm ever booking anywhere.
Why don't we eat round here somewhere?
Here.
How about over there? Father said 9:30, table for two. Spirito di punto. Some gum problems can leave you exposed to the pain of sensitive teeth. Sensodyne is proven to relieve that pain. And now it contains the antibacterial agent triclosan. Sensodyne F gives complete protection to your teeth and your gums. Used every day, Sensodyne F fights pain, tooth decay, and now helps fight gum disease.
Does your mouth rinse leave you gasping for something more sensitive? Use Sensodyne mouth rinse, the gentle giant. Wakes you up gently every day.
Hey, is your film as easy to load as this? Hardly. Can your camera take different picture sizes whenever you want? Oh, shame. How about an index print that makes it this easy to order reprints? No, thought not. You don't just need a new camera. What you need is an advanced photo system like Kodak Advantix. It's a different kind of film and a different kind of camera. Together they can help you take pictures. Further.
Thin legs, big heads, wide screens. How cool. Now, they're gonna do America like it's never been done before. Beavis and Butthead Do America, the movie.
Soft drink is not a magic potion, a status symbol, or a badge that says who I am. It will not make me popular.
Wanna hang?
It will not make me run faster or jump high sex, though I wish it would.
You're beautiful.
If I need a badge, I'll become a security guard.
Welcome to the
If I need a refreshing drink, I'll obey my thirst. Image is nothing, thirst is everything. Sprite.
7 days and counting.
I feel like this.
Great prize at stake for these two teams as well, because they know already that the First Division will be graced by clubs like Middlesbrough, Sunderland, Nottingham Forest, Wolves, Manchester City, Birmingham. It'll be quite a division next season. They want to be part of the action. Rivers here looking for the opening, and Bates turns it behind for the corner.
Yeah, Bates has made a couple of quality interceptions. This fella down this left-hand side, Rivers, is giving Hurdle all sorts of problems. With his directness and his pace, he's certainly got the legs on Hurdle. And once again, no frills, straight down the outside, trying to get the crossover.
That was Macaulay's header. Just got underneath it.
Certainly half a chance. Big fella there climbed above the drill and drilled in from the left-hand side. Gets above them all, but just can't direct it. Good corner. Brentford a bit angry that he gets there first, but no accuracy on the header from Macaulay.
Marcus Spence. Here's Murphy.
Statham's trying his hardest to get close to Murphy. This time, prevailing, but Murphy really is a little too clever for him. Statham, he does like to snap into tackles. Sees the ball, commits himself. He's in for a busy afternoon.
Murphy, who actually had a little bit of dip in form towards the end of the campaign, seems back to his best now. He's right the way through here, and it's off the post. Danny Murphy, so unlucky.
Rivers makes a great run here for him. Takes the defenders away. Murphy comes on the left foot, and surely that was number one. Very, very unlucky. And again, it's Hurdle who can't compete. And off the left-hand post.
Murphy's had a little head-to-head with Adebayo as to who'll be the leading scorer at the end of the season. Adebayo 3 ahead of him at the moment. He's got 18. Murphy's notched up 15. But he almost scored the most priceless goal of them all.
What I like about him as well, Rob, he does, he gets back, he defends, and then suddenly he's orchestrating in the midfield, and suddenly he's in the opposing box. Looks a good player.
By Taylor.
That was a glorious chance he had there. He'd be disappointed on his left foot. There's a lovely run across the box here. Murphy just files his way into just in the edge of the box. Oh, so close.
Smith. Taylor wants it played, and Macaulay gets himself in the way.
Yeah, Smith getting forward there. Sadler was to his left. He's desperate to try and feed a little ball into Taylor.
Unsworth. Charnock. John Smith. This is Wally. Paul Smith is following Danny Murphy everywhere at the moment. This is Adebola. Round Hutchings, and he's done well to hold on to it here, Adebola.
Yeah, Hurdle getting back to help his teammate out, but Adebola, every time he gets it now, he's a threat. Hurdle getting back. There's a defender there, Hutchins. Desperate lunge, desperate challenge, but well played. The full-back, Gus Hurdle.
Well, had a good opportunity from a very good corner from Mark Rivers previously. Here's his latest attempt over Macaulay this time. Westwood, Danny Murphy, again Macaulay's in there, Smith! It's Sean Smith again! He scored twice against them in the league! He's Brentford's jinx man!
Well, for the life of me, I can't understand why Brentford are not getting closer to Murphy. Again, Murphy's pulling all the strokes. Overcomes the cross. There's plenty of Brentford defenders in there. Ball goes back once again, oceans of space for the far post. Good header back. What a great finish from Smith. Far post ball, good header back, and Smith into the roof of the net. And now we have game on. Murphy with a delightful teasing cross. What a finish.
7 goals this season now for Sean Smith, and 3 of them against Brentford.
Quite incredible, isn't it?
Well, he got a penalty against Brentford at Gresty Road back in October, that wonderful free kick at Griffin Park just a month ago. And here he is again, turning up on the score sheet. Here's Taylor. Brentford looking for an immediate response, and Bates so close to knocking that one in.
Yeah, the flag was up. The referee's assistant on this near side, quick to spot it, up went the flag. But Brentford trying to fire back immediately. Good header from the big fella Taylor. And there's the offside.
Well, Crewe did so well to soak up a lot of that early pressure. They could have been a goal down when it was Sean Smith who was really dragged out of position, allowing Rob Taylor the freedom that he didn't fully exploit. But now at the other end, it's Sean Smith who's given Crewe the lead. And here's Adebola using his strength. Turned behind by Bent.
Good positive play again from Adebola. And really, Crewe's movement up front, I think, is super. Not just Adebola, Rivers alongside him, and Little have got genuine pace. They're making lovely runs. You know, 1 minute Adebola's through the middle, then he's on the left-hand side. And at the moment, Brentford are having a real job coping with the front three of Crewe.
Smith is in there again for the corner. It's Macaulay's header off the crossbar and turned over again this time by Smith.
Well, Macaulay hasn't missed too many balls in the air in this first half, and he's shaking his head. So unlucky here. And once again, Brentford not defending well enough. Good header off the crossbar. And Brentford's defence at the moment, all over the place. Just a glancing header. The goalkeeper's beat off the crossbar, and really Brentford are having problems at the back now. What a great start for Crewe Alexandra. Teasing ball from Murphy, good header back, and Smith into the roof of the net.
Great moment for Sean Smith. second appearance at Wembley. He and Gareth Wally, the only survivors of the Crewe team to have played here 4 years ago. Here's Murphy, who played his part in the goal. And this time it's Rivers who's fastened onto it, and he's just unable to feed Colin Little.
Great movement again from Rivers. Oh, it's superb. They realise in Murphy they've got a guy who can pass anywhere. And the movement up front, they're just too quick for Brentford. Pretty certainly Dave Webb, he must be at half-time thinking about, surely he's got to say to Statham now, get on him. And once again he's 10 yards off him. You've got to get close with some biting challenges.
Little. Hunter. To Sean Smith. Oh, given away. Has the success of the goal gone to his head? Well, if it had, Mark Rivers was there to get him out of trouble.
Yeah, he's going through a lot of work, Mark Rivers. Normally he's a threat going forward, getting back to help his midfield players out. This fella, always looking for the ball, look, chatting away, very, very chirpy. And you can see certainly in this, in this first half that I would have no doubt whatsoever this fella stepping up Murphy to a higher class of football. Very aware, always wants the ball, looking for runners, good passer.
Newcastle have been strongly linked with Danny Murphy over a period of time. Liverpool reportedly interested as well. Even if they go up, you wonder if this might be his last time out in a Crewe shirt.
Well, we should emphasise it's obviously not a one-man side. I think Andy Bola up front loves, looking for this little fella to supply him. But Rivers and Little as well, I think, are playing their part in this first half. Very impressive Crewe side. We're talking about Barnsley. What a great season Barnsley had. And the way they play the football, in the Premiership, they fear, they're not too worried about playing in the Premier with a football. And Crewe themselves, if they go through this final hurdle, they'll be looking forward to the First Division to play the likes of Middlesbrough, Sunderland and Forest with their football. They won't change their style.
Statham. Oh! Well, he's looking for a Wembley special, and it almost came off for him.
Yeah, dipping volley. It just dipped a little bit late for Statham. First time I've really seen him get forward. Just falls nicely to him. Good effort. Just doesn't fall, Right-footed volley, catches as sweet as a nut, but the dip comes a little bit too late.
Good try though, because Brentford have struggled to get back into this game after they made such a good start, such a good positive start as well. Suddenly they seem to have found themselves being overrun.
Some of the names we mentioned about Adibola, Murphy, they're proving, that they are good players, but Carla Saba, I just feel, has got to see more of the ball. And Crewe, you can see there the passing game's working with the possession.
Hutchings. Statham. Challenged by Phil Charnock.
Statham, he's the firing one in midfield for Brentford. Smith's got to get alongside him a little bit better, I feel, because Crewe are running the midfield.
Taylor. Smith. Alasaba.
I do sometimes think, Rob, that Saba's pace and balance, I'd love to see him right through the middle. Sometimes I think this left side, if Brentford are struggling with possession, then he doesn't get enough of the ball.
Wally. And now Rivers. Hutchings ran across.
hard game, Hutchins, because Rivers, Little and Adibola are really putting him under pressure.
Smith's cross, Adibola!
Great effort, Rob, great effort. And that's only a whisker over the crossbar. Again, sweeping movement from Crewe, wasting no time, whipping the ball at the box. Adibola gets across the defender, and that's beaten the goalkeeper just over the crossbar. Once again, good movement, very unlucky.
Well, there's the damning evidence of just how superior Crewe have been, particularly since they managed to withstand the early Brentford pressure, even though during those opening 5 minutes when David Webb's side started so positively, they didn't manage an effort to seriously trouble Jason Kidd. Murphy.
Great play again from Crewe now. As soon as Asaba got the ball, Colin Little's back there defending, helping his full-back out. And I think Crewe are paying Brentford a big compliment by watching for the danger man, whereas the other way about, the big names in Crewe are getting too much possession, too much of the ball.
Smith. The challenge by McCauley on Taylor.
Collins, he's on the smashing game at the back for Crewe.
McGee looking to get through. Tussle with Westwood. The flag was up anyway.
Yeah, we'll have to watch that again. McGee's furious. And I've got a feeling he might be right. The linesman's flag went up very, very quick indeed. And McGee feels really hard done by. Let's look again. Yes, good decision, linesman. Just offside. The watch for the keeper come flying out. McGee thinks, here we go, I've equalised. Good decision.
There's Hutchings. Molly. Sean Smith.
Desperate to get back in this match. The big fella up front, the target man, Bob Taylor, he had half a chance earlier. They've got to start finding them with more accurate service.
It's Gus Hurdle's free kick. Question at the moment of how much time the referee is going to add on for the treatment Steve McCauley received for his whack in the face and Marcus Bent's attempted overhead kick.
Rivers, every time he runs at Hurdle, don't forget, has already been booked, can't afford to dive in, but Rivers is just knocking the ball into space to use his pace against him.
McGee looking to get away from Westwood, and Taylor hoping to exploit a gap.
Oh, he's got to get his head up there. Asaba was in a golden position, pulling away left-hand side. McGee only had to look up, and Carl Asaba was all on his own. He's very, very angry, and rightly so. He's saying, sorry, I didn't see you. Have a look at Asaba coming in the picture now.
It's just not happening for Brentford at the moment. Here's Hutchings. Here's Hurdle. Taylor. Marcus Bent.
I haven't seen a lot of Marcus Bent, Rob. He's got good pace, works hard, but at the moment, a bit anonymous.
Well, we're playing injury time for the treatment that Macaulay received, but clearly that's still going to need some tidying up during the break. And it's a break that will happen now because Crewe go in at half-time, leading thanks to Sean Smith's goal just past the half-hour mark. It came after Brentford had failed to deal with the corner. Danny Murphy lofted it back in, and there was Smith to pounce with a superbly executed finish, his third goal of the season against Brentford.
We live in a world where information is power.
Nice piece of hardware. I assume you're in the business?
Isn't everybody? A world where technology is your shadow.
Computers your life, aren't they?
Perfect hiding place.
Where the push of a button can change your life forever.
Someone's on. Whoever it is covering their tracks big time. You call me the second you find her.
According to the computers, you're screwed marks. They screwed with my information and my fingerprints.
Just give us the disc and we'll give you your life back.
Our whole lives are on the computer, and they knew everything about me.
Now they're erasing her identity.
We've got Ruth Marks trying to run a scam in the house.
I am Angela Bennett.
To protect their own.
Give us the disc, Angela.
She plays the game.
Clever girl.
But they make the rules. Sandra Bullock is caught in the net. Premieres Thursday at 8 on the Movie Channel. Saxo VTS is a Saxo, but with a bit of the devil inside it.
Organics Root Nourishing Shampoo now contains superior natural nutrients, which for the first time build shine in at the roots and gives you the most beautiful hair ever. New Organics. For truly beautiful hair, you have to go back to your roots.
The Cyclone 6000 Homer from Qualcast has a red knob.
This tells you when the grass box is full.
For too long, the people have been kept in the dark about the true contents of their grass boxes. Demand a red knob! Demand a Cyclone 6000! Hardening power to the people!
Davy boy, out the bright lights of London then.
I'm missing you already, Dave.
So how's the new job, pets? Settled, I hope.
To benefit from BT's friends and family, you don't have to think of 10 numbers. In fact, you could start with a couple, then add some more at a later date. Call now on 0800 05 55 55.
Well, I'm glad to hear you're eating well, son.
Ah, Mr. Morris. Same as usual?
And you still save 10% on your chosen numbers.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what impact the substitution has with Scott Cannon now on in this second half. Is this going to mean a move to the middle for Carlos Saba with Cannon now introduced?
Yeah, I think Dave had to change it. There's no doubt they were getting overrun, outmanoeuvred in the midfield area. I expect Brentford really to come out all guns blazing in the first 10-15 minutes.
Here's Sean Smith, the goal scorer. Brentford are going to go more 4-3-3 in the way that Crewe have, with Asaba, McGee and Taylor in the attack. Already Asaba looking to get through from Taylor's flick, and Unsworth having to hold him off, but it is at the expense of a corner. Asaba already showing menace.
I said first half, Rob, that I felt he was wasted out on this left-hand side. It's okay if you're in top and you're getting plenty of service, but he was anonymous. So they've now decided to use his talent, his pace through the middle, and already he's putting Crewe under pressure.
And they're waiting for the corner. Cannon takes, Kearton handles. Scott Cannon's appearance at the expense of Marcus Bent already reaping an immediate reward. Saba was such a peripheral figure in the first half, and they'll be looking for more for him in the second. Kearton, who's been at Wembley before, he was the reserve goalkeeper for Neville Southall when Everton beat Manchester United here in the cup final a couple of years ago.
Just think the guest in the studio was saying with Crewe, you always have a chance. They give you chances at the back. As yet, Brentford have. Are they going to let them back in the game?
Hurdle's throw, cleared by Charnock, completed by Rivers, and this is Bates.
Adibola said the referee shoved, you know, he pushed me. I think Bates has used all his experience. There was a push on Adibola. I think Adibola's going to get his name on the sheet today. He's impressed me.
It's Ija Anderson.
Great challenge and great work once again from Little. Anderson just about to drive, and this fella's got through. Tremendous work. Watch this getting back. Lovely play from Taylor. Great challenge again from Little.
Saw Ija Anderson steaming in there and thought another goal for a left-back, surely not. Could be Taylor though, and Kit has to come to deny him after Macaulay's back header, and another one that puts them under pressure. Unsworth tidies up. Crewe showing frailty at the moment, and it's McGee aiming to get in there. It's come off the head of Sean Smith, and Kearton couldn't prevent the corner.
Well, I think Macaulay's played superb against Stella Taylor. He made a mistake there. He's acknowledging it. A deep ball, probably a bit direct, but oh, that's a great chance. Good goalkeeping. Kearton made his mind up, sprinted off his line, and all of a sudden Brentford are getting more confident.
Cannon's corner, cleared by Adibola. Anderson. Staven. Murphy. Here's Adibola. And he's away from Hurdle. Bates trying to force him wide. Charnock and Little both waiting in the box. It's Rivers. Suddenly it opened up for him, and Anderson went in.
Yeah, good play from Adibola. Holding the ball up well. And perhaps Rivers a little bit unlucky. Spotted the opening, but good tackle from Anderson. Good challenge, good tackle. Adibola holding up, not panicking. Suddenly spots Rivers. And he suddenly thinks, aye, the gates have opened. But look at Anderson in there quickly. Absolute glorious afternoon. A few of the fans with the tops off, the players, well, they'll be feeling it. Long, hard season. And of course, it's a big occasion at Wembley, especially for the youngsters.
Here's Lee Unsworth. And Murphy. And it's a free kick in a dangerous area, and it's looking to... They know that Murphy was going to be the danger man, but Statham has taken his attentions on him a little too far.
Yeah, Statham, full of endeavour, hard work. Isn't the ref's notebook, but again, Murphy's mobility is too good for him. And this is a dangerous situation now for Crewe.
Sean Smith, who's already scored one, is one of the three Crewe players liable to be involved in this free kick.
Murphy might try it with his right foot.
But it really is a left-footed strike, I think. Smith seems keen, but it's Wally. Yeah, I think it looked a little bit closer than it actually was. And I think Kevin Dearden had that covered. Wally with a left foot, I think it was the right decision. But you can see the goalkeeper there clearly had it covered. Charnock feeding Colin Little. Adebayo has made a slow jog up to the box. He's in the area now. Here's Murphy. Well, he had hoped to give Statham the slip. Statham was very alert there. Smith with the possibility of a break on. Too short for Taylor, and Sean Smith is the man there. Adebayo flagged offside. He's a little bit quiet, Adebayo, the second half. Give him half a chance, half a yard, he's gone. Murphy. Taylor to Smith, and they were appealing that it was McGee who was onside. Well, we've not seen a lot of McGee, have we? I felt he was offside there, but the referee allowing play to continue. Loves to get the knockdowns off Taylor. David McGee, maybe perhaps he's got a big part to play still in this match, but at the moment he has to get himself more into the game. A bit flat the game at the moment. I just wonder, Crewe have got to be very careful. The one goal I think is a fragile lead at Wembley, and should Brentford get back in it, then the momentum. Dave Webb, looks a little bit concerned, Dave, there. Not really making great inroads in the second half. A bit more possession, they're getting to grips in the midfield a little bit better. I just feel Crewe have another gear to step up when they wish. This is only Brentford's second visit to Wembley. They were here 12 years ago for the first ever Associate Members Cup final to be played here, and they were on the losing side that day to Wigan. Chris Kamara played for them that day. He was back here as a winner last year with Bradford in this very playoff final, but at the moment it's Crewe looking to drive their way through for a second goal. Nigel Anderson just dealing with Colin Little.
Yeah, good pace from Anderson there, good cover.
Statham. Here's Smith.
Just wondering, Rob, if Brentford get more into this game, I'm just wondering, is Murphy beginning to feel the effects of that groin injury? Maybe lack of training. He's certainly not involved as much as what he was in the first half.
No doubt about it, any slight deficiencies this Wembley pitch would expose. And I have to say that, bearing in mind there was that rigorous game played on it yesterday, the surface in excellent, immaculate condition. Taken too far by Mark Rivers, who scored twice actually on his league debut, which was against Brentford last season. Hutchings. Anderson. There's McGee.
Just go here, Rob. Maybe Crewe just look a little bit sloppy at the moment. The passing game's not there. And maybe it's Brentford who are closing and working harder.
This is a Saba's cross. And Keaton having to be very careful, having made the decision to come for it. Wally. Adebayo, just a little touch to Murphy, and Little was free to his right, and he couldn't pick him out.
Well, Murphy drifted into a beautiful position again there. He's trying to get it wide on the right-hand side. But Brentford have to be careful because Murphy does like to get forward. And we're punished. Yeah, another good decision from Mr. Rennie there. He was allowing maybe Asaba to go on. He felt there was a free kick, but the ball came back, rightly so, giving the free kick.
And Scott Cannon's free kick is in towards Jamie Bates.
I don't want to be unkind here, but Jason Curtin a couple of times has come for crosses, and I don't think he's looked too positive. If Taylor can get in there with a good challenge, once again, he doesn't really take this at a high level and he drops it. Perhaps Brentford can get back in the match with maybe some balls to the far post to Taylor.
No doubt about it, if they detect any uncertainty, the likes of Taylor will exploit it to the full.
Brentford have got to up the pace now. They've really got to put Crewe under a little bit more pressure.
Wally. Here's Charnock. Sean Smith, the scorer of the only goal so far. This is Taylor. Cannon. Saba to his left. McGee getting it played just where he wanted it. Cannon's continued his run. Smith. Too high for Cannon.
I don't think this wasn't too bad a ball. I think
Asaba's cross towards McGee. Taylor strike! And this time Keaton comes into his own.
great save. No doubt about it. I think he spotted it late. And Taylor, well, he was so close there. Asaba putting in a teasing cross. Only half cleared. And this is a good strike. And Keaton, well, just gets that strong right arm out. And that goes through two defenders. He sees it late. And that's a good stop.
This summer, Britain takes on the world.
Alan Shearer and co are ready to go.
In sport, there is no greater honour than to represent your country.
And I don't think we should ever forget our values.
Coming soon, Glenn Hoddle's England compete in the football event of the summer.
And he wanted good investment.
They take on France, Italy, and world champions Brazil in the tournoi.
There's real talent in there. There's no doubt about that.
This summer, enjoy true world-class football.
Power, direction, goalkeeper, no chance. Shearer's in there!
This summer, see England shine in the tournoi as Britain takes on the world on Sky. Be there.
Drive into a tyre save centre, not only will you discover high standards of car care, but also a huge range of tyres, exhausts, batteries and shock absorbers, and all with massive savings off manufacturers' list prices. Tyre Save. We never tire of saving you money. For your nearest Tyre Save centre, call free on 0800 38 38 37.
Morning. Morning, Dad.
Oh, yeah, I must sort out that loan. But I can't get to the bank.
Hello!
There's a new convenient way to get an unsecured personal loan.
Call Lombard Direct, free on 0800 215,000. 24 hours a day.
We have loans from £800 to £15,000 for almost anything, and our rates are low.
One call to Lombard Direct, and you're laughing.
To arrange a loan or for more information, call free on 0800 2 15,000.
20 years ago, I helped invent the personal computer. I knew then that it would revolutionize the desktop. Today, thanks to high-speed modems, it's revolutionizing the world.
Now you can download nearly twice as fast with new X2 technology from US Robotics, the world's #1 selling modem.
Now I don't have one computer on my desk. I have millions.
Evening, sir.
Advanced photo system. Now available on planet Earth.
Crewe about to make a change, and it's Steve Garvey who's coming on, the longest serving current player. And he's coming on to replace young Mark Rivers. Who's played his part in this Crewe performance, but Dario Gradi clearly feels the time is right for the change.
I think Mark Rivers had a smashing first half. Dario Gradi, I think he feels that maybe Crewe have just lost it a little bit. There's so much superiority and possession first half, they've just gone to sleep a little bit. And Dario feels, right, let's change it.
Sean Smith. Here's Wally. Taylor. Crewe now just looking to keep things under calm control for the last 19 minutes of the match. Garvey. Anderson's clearance. Bates. Staven. Smith. And quickly in was Westwood. This is Garvey. Sean Smith. Murphy. Charnock. Little!
Good effort. Good effort, just falling back there from Little. But it was very impressive first half. We haven't seen a lot second half. But this is good possession from Crewe. Just deciding to keep the ball. Murphy again. Lovely little ball. Nice ball to the far post. And Little, well, that's not too bad an effort. Good play, good, confident passing. And the end product, well, just a whisker over the bar.
Colin Little, who was bought from Hyde United for £50,000, which is the most that Crewe have ever paid for a non-league player. And he really does seem to come into his own in the playoffs.
There's another booking here for McGee, I'm afraid. Is it McGee? It's Cannon, the substitute. Certainly late with a challenge, Mr. Rennie. I just feel, no. I thought the yellow was coming out again. There's a challenge. You have to say it's late.
And it is going to be a yellow card for Scott Cannon. Booking number 4 on the Brentford team, which is perhaps an indication of the way they've let their frustrations show. And their frustrations mainly brought about by this man.
Great finish. Just pouncing on a chance. The ball goes back to Murphy. It's a lovely first time ball to the far post. Good knockdown. Who reacts first? Bang. Great finish.
Adebayo got through, rattles the woodwork, and off it comes to Wally. Here's Garvey. And that was a late challenge.
He's off.
And Statham has already been booked.
I'm afraid he's off. And this could be curtains for Brentford, no doubt about it.
Well, Statham is claiming that he was an injured party as well in that particular challenge, and the fact that he's wanting treatment means that the referee is unable to mete out what he sees as justice at the moment. It looks almost certain, though. Yes, he's off. Brian Statham makes his exit, an unhappy exit from Wembley.
That's very, very difficult. Brian Statham, that's the way he plays the game. He loves firing into challenges and tackles. If you're a little bit late and you've already been booked, you can't afford to take the chance. And Statham, whack. And I'm sorry, you have to go. But what a chance moments earlier from Adebayo. Brentford sleeping, Adebayo, oceans of space. Look at the time he's got here. Left foot strike, hits it superb, and cannons off the crossbar. Had that gone in, Brentford were buried, but now reduced to 10 men.
And they're making another change after the dismissal of Brian Statham. They're taking off Gus Hurdle, and they're bringing on Barry Ashby to bolster the defence.
Yeah, I'm afraid they've got a mountain to climb now, Brentford. And I fancy with Crewe's passing game with the extra man, it's going to be very difficult to claw their way back.
And played forward to Gareth Wally. Off, Colin Little claimed it was over the line, or thought it was over the line, but it was actually cleared off the line according to the referee. Adebay's there looking for it again.
Yeah, good defending from Hutchins. Carl Hutchins getting back there, keeping his side in this. Great free kick. Murphy, beautiful play. And surely he must score there, but look at Hutchins. That was not over the line. Good defending from Carl Hutchins. It's very, very tight.
Hutchins, the vital man between Colin Little and the second goal. Little raised his arms in celebration, as if to indicate to the referee that he thought it had actually gone across. But Uriah Rennie was defiant. And right, Asaba here, looking for Anderson, and it's claimed by Jason Kearton.
I thought it was super work there between Wally and Murphy. And that was so close, but Hutchins, that's what he's paid for. Good defending. And still gives Brentford, well, a slimmer of hope.
Well, you just wonder what sort of effect the sending off is going to have now on this Brentford team. Down to 10 men, it can go either way, really. Kevin Moran sent off here. Manchester United in the FA Cup final 12 years ago, and they went on to win. But Unsworth and Westwood having to be very careful there against Iger Anderson, but Westwood played it calmly.
Great play from Westwood there. There's a little bit of indecision back there, and Westwood thought, right, I'll take the bull by the horns. And not only does he mop up, he gets inside a goal kick.
Talking of sendings off here at Wembley, the divisional playoff in this match 3 years ago, there were 2 sendings off when Stockport took the lead against Burnley, and their goal scorer Chris Beaumont was one of the 2 players to be dismissed, and they went on to lose by 2 goals to 1. So it could go either way now for Brentford. It's a question of what spirit there is in David Webb's team.
Yeah, Webby just praying for a little bit of magic from someone. Maybe a Saba.
Spare for Charnock, having given away the throw-in. Adebayo, who's become the second Crewe player in this match to hit the woodwork after Murphy did so in the first half.
I don't think you can believe how much time and space he had, Rob. Very unlucky. Great left foot strike. The spares that crashed off the crossbar.
Wally. Murphy got away from McGee. Oh, slipped it beautifully through Bates. This is Colin Little, and Adebola just couldn't get there.
Yeah, it's a great chance, you have to make them. Beautiful ball from Little, but once again, Murphy's magic. Watch the little nutmeg here on Bates. See ya, right through the legs. Little has a look up. Adebola makes his run, can't get there.
Crewe are to be promoted. It'll be interesting to see if their policy does change at the higher level. Their fans have almost become educated to losing the star names, but you wonder just how much their ambition might increase once they're in the First Division, and whether they'll go to the ends of the earth to hold on to the likes of Murphy and Charnock and Wally.
What a good nationwide First Division next season promised to be as well, Rob. And I'll tell you what, they could grace it with a football and a passing.
They may not spend big in the transfer market, but they've worked very hard to get some very enviable training facilities, and they've worked very hard to develop their youth programme too. They're certainly reaping its rewards for them. But they've got to be sensible here and play conservatively enough in the last 10 minutes not to allow Brentford away back into the game with their 10 men. Here's Asaba, who was sent off in the semi-finals.
I think Crewe have got to be careful giving, silly free kicks away, Rob, because if Brentford have to climb back in it, it could be from a set piece.
Here's Garvey. Now Adebola. Trying to take on Hutchings, but just showed too much of a timid defender.
Jamie Bates got back well as well to cover the centre-back playing partner, Hutchings. But Hutchings has definitely got to grips with Adebola in the second half.
Alexandra still hasn't got to grips with the game. Still hasn't been able to get the better of Unsworth. Or behind him, Westwood and Macaulay. Taylor. Push by Smith is punished. And don't forget the playoffs reach their crescendo with the Monday afternoon fixture between Crystal Palace and Sheffield United for a place in the Premiership next season, and that Division 1 playoff final from 2 o'clock on Sky Sports 3.
Promises to be an absolute cracker.
It'll be a full house at Wembley, and hopefully the famous old stadium will be bathed in the sunshine that it's enjoying today.
Crewe fans beginning to celebrate now. First Division, here we come.
Anderson. Westwood. As we've said before, and we'll say it again, when the lead is so slender, there can be some very nervy final few minutes. David Webb always said his team were capable of winning this playoff final. He was confident even from the semi-final stage that he'd be able to lead his team all the way. Taylor, well, that was a testing moment, but Unsworth up to the test, but it is a corner.
Good play from Taylor. Unfortunately, he's the one you'd be expecting to get on the end of crosses, but this time the provider.
Carrying the ball, being ordered to take the corner from the other side. Certainly can't complain about the service they've had from these corner kicks. Brentford, they've won plenty. Are they to make the most of one? Too short for Taylor. Charnock in the way. Cannon. Going straight into Charnock and cleared by Little. They may have to weather a late barrage in this match, Brentford, but Anderson being kept on his toes by Danny Murphy. Ashby, cleared by Smith. Cannon, back towards Bates. Asaba.
Jamie Bates has been pushed forward. The last attempt to try and get this equaliser. Caution to the wind time for Brentford.
Clearances by Westwood. Colin Little. It's Danny Murphy again. Little, this is good build-up from Crewe. And the final ball just too close to Kevin Dearden.
Yeah, once again, Murphy and Little super into play. And if Little could have just pulled it back, rather than going across the goal, Murphy was waiting. But good understanding between these two youngsters.
And on an occasion which really trained you in terms of nervous energy, Crewe have really played some very good stuff indeed. Charnock. Little. There's Wally. Ebola. Murphy. Garvey. And now Wally. He was knocked out of his stride, but he still finds the ball for Little. Murphy!
Yeah, maybe a little bit too much, maybe overplaying. Murphy shakes his head, should have hit the target. But again, super the way they keep the ball, and that's a beautiful ball inside the full-back. Wally, I thought, was just going to have a dig there with the right foot. The ball comes back to Murphy, on the right foot, can't hit the target.
Well, Danny Murphy was doubtful at the start of this game. He was given the go-ahead to play an hour before. And he, having played his part, now leaves the field and leaves the way open for young Seth Johnson, a club trainee who made his full debut in a match we covered here on Sky Sports against Preston and looked a very useful prospect indeed.
I have to say, I think Danny Murphy was different class today, Rob.
Is the decision to take him off an indication perhaps the Crewe think that it's in the bag?
I think he's just, he's done well to play today with the injury, and he's shattered. You hear a lot more about him, that's for sure.
But will he be playing in the First Division for Dario Gradi's Crewe next season? Or has he waved goodbye to Crewe already?
I feel they might be wearing red, but I don't think it'll be for Crewe.
Here's Johnson. Charnock. Up on his own against 4 Crewe players. It was going to take a lot of strength and power to take him through, and Sean Smith ensured that it was no easy route.
Yeah, Macaulay done well as well, getting his foot in there.
Crewe 2 minutes away from a place in the First Division next season. Can they hang on? Like yesterday, is 1 goal going to be enough? Late challenge by Iger Anderson.
Yeah, he wants to be careful. There's only a couple of minutes remaining. The referee's made his mind up, the yellow's coming. You can see it wasn't a nasty, but it was late.
Certainly rattled up the yellow cards of Brentford during the course of the game, but now another change being made by Crewe, and it's Chris Lightfoot who's coming on to replace Phil Charnock. Defender coming on for a midfielder. What they have, they must hold now.
I don't think too many people watching today, Rob, would disagree that Crewe have certainly been the better side.
Here's Unsworth. Crewe fans begging the final whistle to come, but the man of the match has been announced, and it's Crewe's Colin Little, who got through so much hard work today.
Yeah, he's been a constant threat down the right-hand side, a menace with his pace, but also getting back, defending. He's worked very hard, he deserves it.
Well, Wembley can be a place for dreams, but it can also be a place for nightmares, as Swansea found yesterday, and Brentford here giving the Crewe fans some tense moments. That's relieved the pressure though. This is Garvey. Possession, everything now to Crewe. Here's Lightfoot. Returning on the style for the closing few minutes. Here's Garvey.
1-0 up, well, a minute to go, just keep the ball, and that's exactly what Crewe are doing. Super.
Lightfoot. Fouled by Ashford.
Yeah, you have to feel for Brentford. Not really got going, have they? It's a horrible place to lose, Wembley.
Well, no need to be too adventurous now for Crewe. They're knocking on the door of the First Division. The referee has already taken one check on his watch. He is the man who will open the door to the First Division for Crewe as soon as he blows that whistle. Adebola. Is there to be a crowning glory goal? It's Dele Adebola. Little waiting. Colin Little off. A golden chance to seal it once and for all. And for the second time, he's denied by a goal line clearance from Carl Hutchings. It's not going to make any difference at the end of the day, though, because Crewe scale previously unscaled heights. They're in the First Division.
Yeah, superb. Great celebrations. David Webb just congratulating Dario Gradi. Must be disappointed, but not these players. I think they've been outstanding, Crewe. They've graced Wembley with the football, the movement, the passing, and goodness me, they've deserved it this afternoon.
Well, what a great season it's been for the northwest of England, providing the champions of all four league divisions and the GM Vauxhall Conference, and now from that catchment area, Crewe Alexandra have won the second division playoff final thanks to Sean Smith's goal. Dario Gradi's team had a long time to hang on after that goal came just past the half-hour mark, but hang on they did, and as David Webb saw his side reduced to 10 men in the second half with the sending off of Brian Statham, I'm sure he'll have few complaints. Jamie Bates, who'd hoped that Wembley would provide a glorious occasion for him, almost 450 appearances in 10 years with the club, but it was not to be the day of glory for which he dreamed. He's consoled by Kevin Locke, the coach, but Sean Smith is the man who's getting all the congratulations. 7 goals this season, 3 of them against Brentford, and none as priceless as the one he scored here at Wembley today.
Dario, fantastic achievement. Does that make up for all the heartache of previous playoffs?
Oh, yes. You've got to suffer the heartache to enjoy the good times. The trouble is you need a fair share of both, and we weren't getting our fair share of the good times.
I couldn't believe the chances you had. 3 times you hit the frame of the goal, 2 off the line. It was easier than it looked, wasn't it, really?
Well, you worry about things like that. I think any manager will tell you that they worry to death, you know, when the chances aren't going in. I said to them at half-time, it's too easy, and I don't think they'll play like that second half, and they didn't. They marked Danny man-to-man, and the warning signs are there. You know, we've got coin possession, bit sloppy with the pass. I think they're dangerous, and they were still dangerous right to the death.
Can you prosper in Division 1? Will the selling of players stop?
No, the selling of players won't stop, but we won't perhaps have to sell so many, and the ones we sell, we can perhaps sell for more money.
OK, Dario, thank you.
And Gareth Wally leads the victorious troops up. That's the trophy that they'll pick up. They'll be more bothered about the fact, of course, that they'll be in the First Division next season. But Gareth Wally, who Had trials at Liverpool earlier in the season, came back when they didn't take up an option to purchase him. And he lifts the silverware at Wembley.
It's a heavy old trophy as well, Rob. He was fortunate enough last night to lift it up in the Northampton camp. It's a lovely trophy, very, very heavy, but it'll feel as light as a feather to them guys.
Well, all those jibes about Crewe not really wanting promotion are finally laid to rest.
Tell you what, Rob, very, very level-headed. You know, Dario Gradi must be absolutely delighted. When he watches a rerun with no tension, maybe tonight or tomorrow morning, he'll realise how well they passed the ball in the first half especially. The movement, the team, the team spirit, each and every player was helping each other. When a player was in possession, he had 3, 4, maybe sometimes 5 options of a pass. And I think, we haven't heard the last of Crewe. Crewe are going to get better and better.
Well, he's a happy man, isn't he, Dario Gradi, leading his team into the First Division, winning by a goal to nil. Our congratulations once again to Crewe Alexandra. On Monday afternoon at Wembley Stadium, they call it the big one, Crystal Palace against Sheffield United in the Division 1 playoff final. The prize, the ultimate one really, a place in the Premiership. Next season we're on the air at 2 o'clock on Sky Sports 3. Whatever you do, tune in. You won't miss a kick with us right here. But it was Crewe's day at Wembley. They beat Brentford by a goal to nil. Bye-bye.